Welcome back to another episode of Grade A Talks. It's your girl Ariel, the gracious, the well-informed, the nurse day. I'm here today with Rated Raye. How have you been, girl?
I'm good.
I'm jumping into this because I don't know who it is because it's giving that I need Secret Service.
Bruh.
I need the FBI or somebody helping me because somebody is out here disguising themselves as me. It's really weird. It's giving obsessed. I have someone who has created fake Cash App accounts. They're getting money from men. Men are writing me, hey, did you receive some money from me? No. You're using my pictures to get money from men. I just got one question. When you gonna give me my money?
Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Just give me my money. Why are you over here using my likeness to get money from other men? Like, no, baby, give me my money like today. And I would have more respect for you if you would have came to me like, hey, I'm doing this and doing that. But you out here just got me looking so crazy.
The question is, why you?
I don't know why me. That's right. Why me?
Why you?
Why would you do that? I'm not even flattered at this point because the people that you going
disgusted,
to.
if anything.
I'm so disgusted. And then the way you're going about doing it. You got a fake Snapchat. There's no telling what type of like content they're posting on Snapchat. It's not demure.
Bruh.
It's giving very undemure. It's so undemure. It's not mindful. It's not cute.
No, it's not classy.
It's not classy. But one thing
it's not a hustle.
It's not a hustle. Like, it's bum behavior. Can you imagine having to use someone else to get money? You can't even get money on your own, baby. That's miserable. I feel bad for you, whoever you are, and it's crazy because one of the men who came to me, he was like, he knew that. He was like, why would Ariel be writing me? And I'm happy you knew because that would never happen. And it was just weird because he was like, I knew, like, I know you, like, to an extent, so I know how you will talk. Like, I know you to an extent.
Right.
I know that their approach isn't even you.
Right.
So it's like you over here faking me, but you can't even be me. It don't matter if you got no pictures on no account, baby. You can't be me. It's only one me. And you ain't it. That's crazy. And hopefully now people are starting to, you know, get the win that I have exposed them. Because that's just crazy. Like, I don't understand that. Like, what do you get out of that? And then when I made my story on Facebook public and I posted like all the fake accounts and like my real accounts, they wrote one of the men and was like, you're being messy. And I'm like, what? Like, he was like, this is one of your Facebook friends. So whoever you are, you scandalous.
You made it public, right? So then anybody can see it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, you weird and you scandalous. And I can't see it, but you know who see it? God sees it.
Yeah.
God sees all. You can't escape that karma, baby. It's coming for you. I hope, boy, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
You can make all the fake accounts you want.
You can.
You can gather all the coins you made.
Oh, I'm so mad about that.
You can set up all the link ups that you want, but what you can't do is show up as Ariel.
You cannot show up.
You can't show up.
I was like, why are y'all not requesting FaceTime videos? Because, I mean, just FaceTime them. Like, and that just shows that some men are also weird. Why would you send money to someone you don't really know? You can't put a face to this person. Like, you basically getting catfish. That's very.
I think it's more so hopeful.
The
potential. Maybe it could be. I hope it is.
I feel like it is delusional. And I feel like it is very misguided. That is very misguided. You need a man, and you need a man friend to hold you accountable because you should not be sending money to women that you don't know or that you haven't seen.
That's not being discussed.
I'm not. What?
That with another amongst men, when men get with men, that's not being discussed.
You don't think men be telling me like I sent her some money?
No.
I don't. Men. No. You don't think men brag about sending women money?
Bruh.
Women that no. Maybe if there was their woman, but just
no, because they make you look like a simp.
Yeah,
you tender. Okay.
I ain't standing
well, I just want y'all to know, any one of the men that done sent money to that bank account, they simps and they tender. It's some tender men.
They gave me my dick.
And it's dumb. Y'all need to stop doing that. Let's do better, people. Don't be out here sending money. Don't let yourself be so easily scammed out of your money. Like, it's crazy to me. Some of these men had women. They were scared it was gonna get exposed, and their woman was gonna be enlightened about it. Everybody gets
scandalous. If you have a
scandalous.
woman, that means you're in a leadership role.
Yeah.
And that's not very, very leadershipy.
No, that's not. That's not leading.
Get to the back of the line. That's not. Yeah, that's not. No.
Like, I'm telling you, one of them was so scared, y'all. One of them was so scared. He was like, I'm just gonna play like I don't know because I don't want them to get mad and expose nothing. Because he had sent photos too.
What kind of photos? What kind of photos are being exchanged?
Like nude photos.
So do they have nude photos of you?
They don't have. That's another thing. They don't have nude photos of me.
What they got?
They don't have any nude photos of me per se, but they're sending nude photos.
We need to
FBI.
review those photos, cause baby.
Yeah, I need to see them photos. Please do not be out here sending no bad photos of me.
Let us pick the photos.
Let me pick my own photos. Don't be sending photos of your anatomy as my anatomy, because only my anatomy can be my anatomy.
Yes.
I don't know what you
If
are
they have a
sending.
Google, let us see if they cute and neat.
Girl,
Like,
please let it be blemish free. Please don't have me out here looking like that. I'm so scared about that. I was like, what type of pictures are they sending? Because when the man told me what type of picture he sent, I was like, oh my goodness, like, you sent that to a stranger. Think about the fact that anyone can create a fake profile. All you need is an email address. Like, it's so easy to pretend to be someone else. Identity theft is so real because it's so easy to pretend to be someone else. All you have to do is go to their social media accounts, screenshot photos, save a photo, and a couple videos even, and post that. Of course, you can know the person's birthday because you can scroll down their timeline and it'll tell you their birthday.
It could be somebody you least expect.
Yeah.
Like for the person that's pretending to be somebody.
Yeah.
It could be somebody right under your nose.
Yeah.
It could be an ex. It
Yeah.
could be a relative.
Because the profile account on Snapchat, it said April 26th birthday, which that is my birthday.
It may be somebody that
and it said Taurus. And I was like, this is someone who has been on my social media page before,
or
who knows me, or in my presence. Because how do you know my birthday is April 26th and that I'm a Taurus?
Yeah.
Which, I guess if you know my birthday April 26th, then you know I'm a Taurus, you know some about zodiac signs. But it's also the simple fact that the man said that when I disclosed it onto social media and I exposed the fake accounts, the fact that somebody wrote him and said you're messy lets me know that they were looking at my story. Cause
I'm torn if like it's a male or a female.
I feel like
when they said you're messy, I felt like it was a male at first, but then when they say you're messy, maybe it's a girl.
I feel like men say messy too. Men and women talking the same these days.
That's true.
It's really not any blurred lines between that. You got women out here who talk like men, and you got men out here who talk like women. I've had a man say girl, and I was like, what? Like, don't call me girl, because I expect that from a woman. You get what I'm saying? And you got women out here who sound rough like men. So I don't know who it is, but whoever you are, you a weird ass person. I know that for sure. And I hope you watching this too. But anyway, tell me what's been going on with you. I done exposed my crazy. What done happened? Let the people know.
Listen.
Story time. Story time.
I think I haven't had a class since maybe July.
Yeah.
It's what, September?
Yeah.
I'm at the drawing board. Don't get me wrong. I'm revamping things. I'm revising some things. Working on modifications.
Yes.
And I'm locking in. But, I just had stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
Just things that left bad taste in my mouth and just...
What left a bad taste in your mouth? What was the stumbling block? What did you have to get over? I want to know. I want to know. I'm so inquisitive. I got to know. I gotta know.
Okay. First of all, somebody said, God said, I see the people in your life don't support you, so that's the reason I send strangers. That's a real saying.
That's a real saying.
That's a real saying.
That's a real saying.
So I had, in July, I had a class in our hometown.
Yes, Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Go Ricebirds!
Oh no! Don't ever say rice birds. Oh my god!
Go Ricebirds!
Oh my goodness! Go rice birds.
Yes, you should have been a Ricebird.
Yeah, should have been.
You should have been a Ricebird.
You should have been a rice bird. You were almost cool.
You were almost
a cool kid.
Close.
Yeah, this stuff, but you gotta
Then
be.
you want a Ricebird. No. So I had a class in Stuttgart, but before I had the class, mind you, I think that's when people tell my story.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
Pause. Pause. Okay.
I got on social media because having a class where I'm not located at means I don't have a truck.
Right.
They may have to get the equipment down there.
Yep.
I don't have a building down there. They may have to lease a building down there.
It sounds like money is being spent.
Yeah. So
It sounds like money being spent.
But I don't care about making money when I'm coming home. I just want to break even.
Yep.
Not paying to come down here and give a class.
Right.
When I can have a class here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not financially
literate.
Yeah, at all. So I got on social media and I made a post and I was saying that I needed at least 50 people to agree to come to the class. And I don't know, I had quite a few comments. Well over 50. Yeah. Like shares, people agreeing that they would show up. So yes. And the tickets that I posted online, because I was doing half and half. Like I wanted to post tickets online and then let people pay at the door.
Yeah.
The tickets that I had online did sell.
Yeah, they did.
But people just did not show.
Wow. Shame on y'all.
Not show up.
That's crazy.
And that was just like a reality
check.
Yes.
Social media support does not always correlate to the reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it don't equate.
It does not equate
to the reality. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yes. So.
How did it make you feel?
I'm such a family oriented, deep rooted in my roots.
Yeah.
Type person, and I looked forward to that. Like when I did it, like if I could have started there, then I would have.
Yeah.
But I felt like I needed to go
away.
No, I didn't want to start small.
Yeah.
Or play it safe.
Yeah.
I wanted to go above there. Like I wanted to skip that step. Because if I started there, I still would have had to step up here.
Yeah.
And then step
out of
up.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to.
Right.
Start big.
Right.
So I wouldn't have far to go.
Right. That makes sense.
Yes. But I do want y'all to know that this me and this is where I come from and this is where it originated and this is what gives me the feels, and I wanted to share that with my people
and where you came from and where you was dancing at.
Yes, and let people know that, baby,
your roots.
Yes, I am very much humble and I very much love you all. And without y'all, I wouldn't be who I am.
Right.
These are people I wanted to share that with people that I touched elbows with my whole childhood.
Yo, you wanted them to experience that. Yeah. Yes. And they didn't show up.
Yeah, but I ain't mad.
Yeah.
It's just a reality check.
Yeah. So what lesson do you feel like you learned from that experience? As far as the social media support versus the reality.
You know what? Is that I guess experience is the best teacher. Because it's not nothing I know.
Yeah.
Dog got killed in his hometown.
Right.
A
lot of people get killed in his hometown.
Exactly. Nipsey Hussle got killed in front of his shop.
In the neighborhood that
he grew up in and poured into.
Yeah.
My bad. That's what it's like. My bad.
Yeah.
It ain't even
a personal. I thought
it ain't even y'all. It's my bad. What was I thinking?
What I assume.
Yeah. better, you do better. It'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Like, I just can't. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you were saying something earlier today when you were like, it's, strength is in numbers.
Yeah.
And that really resonated with me because strength is in numbers.
Exactly.
And I feel like sometimes, especially when you come from a place where a lot of people, you grew up with, and it's like only here recently have I realized that it really doesn't matter who you grew up around, because when you get older, some people don't want to see you doing better. A lot of people from your hometown do not want to. They want to see you doing okay, but they don't want to see you doing better than them. And some people don't want to see you doing nothing. They want to see you down low. They do not want to see someone from their hometown doing better than them.
I thank God that when He created me, He did not create one jealous bone. Yeah. One insecure bone in my body. Yeah. I never looked in the mirror with imperfection, flaws, and all, and said, I want to modify this. I want to cut on this. I want to do this. Not one day. Not one.
I did say I wanted BBL one time, but I did not do it.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not judging people who.
Yeah.
This not me judging anybody that has. Yeah. This is me just speaking from my standpoint.
You've always been okay with you.
Yes, I've always been okay with me, and I've always been okay with you.
You being you. Yes.
And what God has for you is for you. If you're a winner, everybody can't be a winner. Yeah. But if you're a winner, you're supposed to be a winner. You're going to win. Winners are going to win.
Every time.
And I can't do nothing but root for you because I can't change it.
Right. Oh, baby, you can't do nothing about it.
I can't do nothing about it.
You can't do nothing about it. So it's like you really just got to deal with it.
I just got... And if I'm going to deal with it, I might as well.
Accept it.
Yes!
Accept it and clap.
Yes!
Yes, that's true. That's crazy. And that got to suck to be the person on the other side.
To wake up and be a hater.
To wake up and be a hater. That's a miserable life. That's crazy.
Somebody got to live it. I'm just glad it's not me. Like, thank you, God. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't thank you enough. Like, thank you for leaving jealousy out of me when you were creating me.
Right. Thank you, Lord, that we did not come into this world as a hater, and that we will always show love to those who show love to us. And may the haters watch you bless us tenfold. Tenfold.
Somebody look at your neighbor and say amen.
Amen. Baby, they gotta suck. That's crazy. And also to act as though you're gonna support somebody knowing that you're not. That's so weird.
Listen, I could have stayed where I was at.
Yes. And then some people spend their money still.
And that wasn't even the bad part. Okay, people didn't show up. They don't move me. They don't do nothing for me. Not supporting me is not gonna stop me. Right. This ain't me. This ain't got nothing to do with Raye. Right. You ain't big enough to stop me. I didn't move my feet. Do you know how long I talked about dance? I think the very first podcast that I was on of yours, you mentioned that Rated Raye here has been talking about that. It's always been in her. Yeah. It's always been in me. Always. I move when God said move. Right. This ain't my doing. Right. You think you bigger than God. Right.
It's giving delusional.
It's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
It's just
when God got a plan for you, there's nothing that any man can do. No man can do nothing. One man, no one can stop what God has for you.
No. It's 11 billion people in the world.
It is. Yeah. I think it's 7 billion.
I think it's
8 billion? I don't know. There's a lot of people out here.
There's a lot of people out here. It's a lot of motherfuckers in the world.
Billions.
There's some billions of motherfuckers in the world. You think your little one being, you and your homegirl sitting around drinking and smoking. No, you can't stop shit. And that's just that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This light I have, this aura that's within me. Yeah. This guy's plan
cannot be dimmed by nobody. No mere human. One monkey don't stop no.
One monkey don't stop. This train gonna keep on rolling.
Oh my gosh. So tell me. Okay, oh my gosh.
But listen, that ain't even, I was getting to that. That ain't even the bad part.
Girl, get to the tea.
Not even the tea. giving a tea.
Okay,
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Mm-hmm.
It was what it was, baby. It's other classes after that. We got to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the kicker for me. It wasn't the support or the lack of.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course I have vendors at my classes.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start this story. Of course I have vendors at my classes. So the day I posted the flyer, I dropped the flyer with the event, the day and the time for Stuttgart.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 classes that weekend. One Friday, which was July the 5th, and then one that Sunday, which was July the 2nd. In Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I dropped the one for Stuttgart, what we gonna call her? Cause she ain't getting no clout on this platform.
Let's call her Monster.
Yeah.
Cause she act like a monster.
Let's call her Teeth.
Teeth? Oh, I never. Ooh, okay. Let's call her Teeth.
So the day. No, that's ugly. Let's not call her Teeth. God don't like that.
Yeah, let's call her.
Let's call her
Frog.
That's mean.
Okay.
Let's call her Patient.
No, because I cannot say that.
Let's call her Trigger.
Let's call her the hater.
Yeah.
I
So
like
this
the
hater.
The hater. Say, hey, pop your shit, right?
I don't even want to talk about her.
You feel
I
like
don't want to.
Damn, they came from the back of your throat. You mean that shit? I know. But give them the tea with the hater.
Okay, so yeah, I know.
He said, "Yeah, I'm dealing with it too."
Listen, so okay, the day I dropped the flyer for the class for Stuttgart, I mean immediately, she inboxed me, but I did not see it yet. I was in Walmart, I was shopping. So I guess I didn't respond fast enough, so she called me. And she said, "Hey, do you have a bartender?" And I'm like, "Well, I have someone that's inquiring about bartending."
Mm-hmm.
Once they knew I was going to have Stuttgart class, they inquired about it before I even dropped it.
Yeah.
But I said they haven't paid their vendor fee yet. She's like, I'm sending you mine right now. Like,
Yeah.
secure my spot.
Okay.
Good. It's secured. You're the bartender.
Right.
Typically,
Mm-hmm.
when a vendor pay their fee, we go over like, hey, this the address, this the date, this the time, bring your product.
Yeah.
I'm a one-woman show.
Yeah.
So I have to get equipment wherever. I have to go get my equipment.
Everything is dependent on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Set it up.
You the assistant, the contractor, everything. Yeah.
I don't have time to, and I've never had to.
Yeah.
Babysit a vendor.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to talk to you every day.
Yeah.
So this is the information. Show up.
Yeah.
I mean, you've grown. You've done this before. Actually, you've put together events before, so you know what to do with this information. It's all of the information you need.
We're not friends. We're business partners.
We're business partners. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know her well enough to be friends.
Right.
So yeah, we're business partners.
Right.
Okay, so the first time I met her was at the place where I normally have my events.
Yeah.
So it got hot in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved my events from this place because it's a garage.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't have central air.
Mm-hmm.
So that we won't pass out dancing. I moved it to a different location. But I plan on moving it back there when it cools off.
Yeah.
But I met her there the first time I ever met her a day in my life. When I met her, she knew exactly who I was. I wasn't even rated Raye yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew who I was, where I was from, my family, my background, everything.
That sounds like a monitoring spirit.
She knew everything.
Mm.
But she was friendly, but it was just something off about her.
Because the friendliness was not genuine.
So she was telling me, hey, I do this vending thing. In Little Rock, she put together events, and she was like, I'm telling you now, dealing with vendors that be careful. She telling me, she going into detail, she naming people and everything. And half of the people that she named, I've encountered, and I didn't pick that up from them. Like, that they were women, that they were gay or wanted her, none of that. Or that, I I just don't think, So, but her experience is her experience, and she in her mind, she's convinced that everybody wants to sleep with her, men and women.
You sound like delusional.
Yeah. So she went live and she was crying, and a friend that I met there the same day I met her, she became like a regular vendor for me. Mm-hmm. And I told her when that live was up, I'm like, something is not right about her. Like,
was she crying on the live?
Yes, she was crying on the live.
I do not ever want to get on live and scream and cry on live.
When I was going through something in life, it didn't have nothing to do with that.
But you ain't doing that now.
But,
oh, that's great. That's some stuff you do in your 20s.
She is in her 20s.
Oh, I still don't want to see that. Lord, please rebuke the day that ever comes where I pick up my phone and go live and cry and scream. Y'all, it's a wrap for me after that.
Well, I don't think that she was like screaming. I think that she go live for pity parties. Then she wanted to gain pity. I don't think she went into names and told exactly who made sexual advances to her like she did when she was telling me. Mm-hmm. But I know who she was talking about. The person that I met that became a regular vendor for me knows who she's talking about.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
It was other people that she was just going around telling people this at this particular event.
That's
it was a solar eclipse event. So
shit was going down.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
Yes, she was in there just dirtying up people's names. I did not like that.
Yeah.
Then I did not like that. Because you telling me about people some people I know and some people that I haven't met.
Yeah.
So you're trying to paint an image of these people to me.
So you're going to have preconceived biases when I meet these people.
I just did not like that.
Yeah.
I was adamant. I said this to this lady a few times to like, hey, something. She was like, no, I just think she misguided. I'm going to reach out to her. Will you have fun with that?
Yeah.
But, with me, I'm still gonna support you. We could probably still do business together, but you're not nobody that I want to know on a personal level.
Right, yeah.
So, when she reached out to me to pay her vendor fee or to be a vendor, that's business. So, cool. And not only that, before that, she attempted to have an event that she said she had. It's an annual event, mm-hmm. and I tried to come to that. She said it was in one location. I went to that location. Then she said it was another. I went to the other location. I don't even think the event happened.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. But I tried to support. I ran into people that we knew mutually, and I was, they reached out to her. I inboxed her to let her know, hey, I tried to support her. That was before my event. When my event came, we talked that day, the day she paid her vendor fee, and then a couple days later, I came out with another flyer as a little surprise thing, like an after party for the dance class. Yeah. She reached out and asked if she could bartend for that as well. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
Right.
Sure. And it wasn't another vendor fee. Like, I was gonna have to get a bartender anyway. Right. So, girl, I don't care. This is one less thing I gotta worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You making it easier for me.
Making it easier for me.
Right.
Let me make it easy for you.
Right.
So that was that.
Yeah.
And the day of the event, we talked in between. It's just because anything I posted, she wanted to touch on it. Yeah. No other vendors, just her.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the day of the event, I probably started calling her like at 1. I don't call my vendors. You show. You secured your spot. You said you was gonna be here. You're grown. You're
right. I should have to babysit you.
This your business.
Right.
So this is business. You
right.
come. You show up. That's how I go. And she know that because she's hosted events.
Right.
I'm reaching out to her because baby, liquor, that's foreign for me. I ain't never drunk in my life. I don't know nothing about it. I can't even run to the stove and mix some stuff up. I don't know nothing about it. It's foreign to me. So that's a main character at every event. I need you to show up. Right. Yeah, I've never worked with you before, so I don't know how you work. Right. The Twisted Charms, she's gonna be there. She normally bartends for me. This the day, this the time. I don't know what she bringing. I don't know nothing. She just shows up. Yeah. So I've never worked with her before, so I'm having to check. Baby, I need you here. Right. So I started calling that one. I probably called about 5 times before I made it to Stuttgart. My service in Stuttgart, you do not get along, and I know that. So I'm blowing you up because I'm trying to talk to you before I get to Stuttgart.
Right.
When I get to Stuttgart, I may or may not have phone service. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So I get to Stuttgart. Of course, I have SOS at the top of my phone almost the entire time I was there. I didn't even get no good footage.
It's the country.
Yeah, it's the country. So I'm looking at the vendor setup was at 5:30. She knows this.
Yeah.
5:30 roll around, 6 o'clock, about 6:15, she's still not there. So at this time, I found a way to reach out to a friend of mine, and I'm panicking. This is kind of like my glue, the person that keeps me together. And I'm like, I don't know anything about liquor panic. Look, please come rescue me. We need that here. If nobody else show up, that needs to show up.
Right.
That and the food, long as that and the food there in the class, we good.
You have a good time.
have a good time.
You have a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that person was like, hey, my daughter, the day before that was 4th of July, she said her daughter got popped with a firecracker. So they're in the emergency room just to make sure nothing was broken under her eye. And when she leave there, she said, I already got on some clothes. Listen, I can try to stop and get what I can get, and I'm on my way. Thank you.
Sound like a real friend.
Real friend.
That's a real genuine
Listen.
friend. Thank God for people like
Woo!
that. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Because she going through stuff in her real life and still take the time to show up for you. Yeah.
And now I can get to set up because it put me a little bit behind. Yeah. A little panic. Yeah. But now I'm having a rush and set up.
Yeah.
I'm already having people that can't make it. You know, like the 360 booth had an issue. She is a rider. She show up for everything. She helped me set up, break down to make it. She see me. Right. Like when she see me. So she step in and she really is an earth angel. Thank God for her. But things were already going haywire. All I can think of in my mind is that, you know what? I've thrown a party in Stuttgart before. Yeah. I've had an event in Stuttgart. The last time I had an event in Stuttgart, it was a disaster. Yeah. This is a disaster. Yeah.
So you probably don't need to throw no more parties in Stuttgart.
I hear you.
No more parties in Stuttgart.
I hear you. No more events.
No more events in Stuttgart.
So, I couldn't get in contact with her. I reached out to my friend. My friend showed up for me. Yeah, she was late, but that's because I didn't reach out to her to this specific time. Right. She showed up with what she could. Right. And she made it do what it do. Right. I didn't think no more about it. We had the event. We breaking down. So I'm changing the room. I'm putting stuff, taking my equipment out, my dance equipment out, putting it up, and I'm trying to flip the room into a party, an after party setting. I've hired a DJ. The DJ is here setting up. My vendors elected to stay after the dance class. That wasn't even planned. They was there. It was a vibe. So it's like, okay, well, we're going to stay for the after party too. Right. So yes, y'all stay set up. It's cool. You know, easy. Right. In the middle of me breaking down and putting stuff up, the girl who was originally supposed to bartender, did we decide she was the hater? The hater. The hater shows. Dun dun dun. The hater shows up. It's okay. So you have to be here at 5:30. Yeah. The class started at 7. Yeah. And 7 to 9, but realistically, any time between 9 and 9:30 is gonna be over. Yeah. So after 9:30, this is me setting up. It's 10. It's 10 something when I see her. Yeah. I think I was on one of the vendors' phone talking to their checkout. When I seen her. And it's really no need for you to be. I mean, you missed what you booked. Right. You booked the dance class. Right. Because the party don't even have vendors. Right. I mean, the plot thickens. Yeah. Something is wrong. So basically, that's just going to show. That's even more confirmation that it's not you. I didn't know that at that time. Yeah, it's not you though. I didn't. I would have handled her completely different. Yeah. I didn't know that at that time. It's her. It's her. That's crazy. Yeah. Monetary spirits, people, get them out your life. People who come around, disturb your peace. People who come around and just, everything goes to shits. Like, you gotta get people around you. Yes, because we was having a good time before she arrived. Anytime somebody come around and it's just
just like a dark cloud over the situation, like, you gotta eject them type of people out your life. They should not be around you, soaking up all your good energy, because they're not gonna take it and use it the right way. They're gonna try to dim your light, but you can't dim Rated Raye light.
You can't.
Because her light comes from within.
And
you will not win. Now we're on to everybody's business. You guys, this week was a really unfortunate week for me. As you all may know, Rich Homie Quan died September 5th at the age of 34 years old. That is way too young to die. There's been a lot of controversy around his death. Not only, with him dying so young and him being, such a pioneer in music in his time and during his era where he was really reigning, especially like during my college years, he was huge. A lot of controversy has come from women coming out of the woodworks, showing pictures and videos and stuff of him being with them, and also with the mother of his children, his baby mama. Like, people were giving her issues and people were giving her problems for how she handled the situation. Some people were saying that when she called 911, she didn't seem concerned. She was too calm. She wasn't hysterical enough. I thought that was kind of crazy because until you're in that situation, you don't really know how you would react, and everybody don't react the same. What I can handle.
Who's been in her situation?
Yeah.
You can't tell me how to react.
You cannot tell me how to react. Yes. And what may make me break, you can be strong in, and vice versa. So it's like, I didn't like how people did that. Like, they were like, she went home, like, she took their kid to school, she saw him on the couch, she put a blanket on him, she got back to the house, and I guess he was foaming at the mouth, he didn't have a heartbeat, he was cold, and she called the police. I mean, I could see if she didn't call the police, but I feel like people are so big on conspiracy these days that they just can't take something for what it is. It always got to be something extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I'm pretty sure that man been doing drugs.
Freak accidents been happening since the beginning.
Freak accidents have been happening since the beginning of time. I'm pretty sure that man got high on the regular, and he probably always fell asleep on the couch. Like, I don't think she was in on someone who she was with for 15 years, dead. I don't see that. That was crazy to me. And then, you had some people say that, he was getting a lot of attention for being a part of that YSL trial that's going on, and that's been going on for the past 2 years now with Young Thug. So it's a lot of conspiracy around Rich Homie Quan's death. But what I will say is, I'll speak more on that when more evidence is brought to the forefront, because I really don't know. But what I will say is that I do not like how all these women been coming out of the woodworks since this man died. Who wants to be that girl? If you were quiet, if you was giving very mute while he was alive, why everybody gotta know about you now that he dead?
Mouse.
I mean,
Quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse. And now you loud. You real loud. Now that man dead.
Got a bullhorn.
Got a bullhorn. And it's crazy to me because the man looked happy in every video. Every picture he smiled. I think Rich Homie Quan just love the ladies.
Or that was just his personality.
Yeah. He was a happy person. Like, I don't know. But he seemed like he was a happy person. I don't know, but I really feel bad for his children, having to grow without their dad. I hate that. Black men, please stop using these illicit drugs. It's so many, like, fentanyl overdoses. It's just so many risks that you take when you do drugs. Stop doing drugs, black men. Your family needs you, your children need you. And that's just how I feel about this situation. Like, we really need to do better. Like, find healthier ways to handle and cope with life and its ups and its downs. But, going to the drugs, you just, especially depending on what drugs you're doing, you always run the risk of overdosing and dying. 34 years old, that is too young.
Too young.
Too young to die. Like, I hate that for him. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Funny. But I'm gonna talk to you about a man who don't look happy and who gives very much big mama house.
What?
And that's that goddamn Finesse 2 times.
I just want to tell the people.
Finesse 2 times was on live with his baby mama and his girlfriend. I think they're in a polygamous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Could you ever be in a polygamous relationship? Pause. Could you ever be in a polygamous relationship?
Not the person for that.
I'm not the person for that either.
I haven't met not one man who knew what to do with me.
Yeah.
Who knew how to handle me.
Yeah.
Who can afford just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who can please just
me. Yeah. And not even just physical. Like mentally, psychological, all aspects of pleasing. Yeah. So how you gonna try to do that for two people? Somebody gonna be lacking. Somebody gonna get the short end of the stick. That's how I feel. That's why I feel like I cannot be in a polygamous relationship because it's like, like and I know me, I require all.
I think that devalues like the relationship. Yeah, like
it's not sacred.
It's not
because
the relationship is supposed to be sacred. If we're not, if it's not becoming us, is what ties it and locks it.
Yeah.
Then be in an open relationship.
Yeah, be in an open relationship. And I don't feel like I feel like if you're
it won't be with me.
No, it won't. I can't be in it. And you know what's crazy?
Go play with your health.
You know,
the next one
right? You know what's crazy? I've been approached for a polygamous relationship before. Yes. By D.
What?
Someone I had children with asked me to be in a polygamous relationship before, and I was like, babe, I can't do that. Like, I'm not the woman for that because I am so possessive. Like,
have he had a polygamy relationship since you?
No, girl, he can't handle no.
Gave him that.
No.
First of all, you don't even have enough juice.
You don't.
To be in a polygamy relationship.
No, you cannot. No. And then my thing is, I feel like that's something for like rich men. I don't feel like a man who works in a 9 to 5 should be even expected.
Even rich men have a main woman and then people that they dibble and dabble with. It's not even polygamy. Like a polygamy is like
polygamous is like everybody in the house
committed to this one relationship.
I could never do that. Cause I feel like that's a waste of time.
No, like, that's not even how God designed.
No, God did not have Adam, Eve, and Lucy
and
Helen.
And no,
he did not have all that. He only had 2 people. I feel like I also feel like in polygamous relationships, the only person that benefit is the man, cause you're getting a 2-for-1 special. You get what I'm saying?
And sometimes it's more than 2. That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel like
men go polygamy. Sometimes they have 4 women.
It's giving very much pH balance off.
It's giving everything off.
Off. I can't even.
From the rooter to the tutor.
From the rooter to the tutor. I just cannot be in a polygamous relationship. I just cannot. And I'm when I look back on my younger self, I remember when I first was approached with that question. I'm so happy that I said, hell no. Because I know so many women today. To this day, it's hell no. Because I know so many women, though. And we've had women in our family who've done that. Polygamous relationship, yes. I'm thinking of one cousin in particular who I know for sure. Her and her husband. Yeah. Polygamous relationship. Her husband, and another woman. I know someone from Stuttgart who in a polygamous relationship with her husband.
No judgment, like
it's just not for me. It's just not for me. I'm too possessive.
Everything is good for the goose, ain't good for the game.
It's not. I cannot. I am woman enough to admit I am not woman enough to do that.
I don't even think it's woman enough. Yeah. I'm not less enough to do that.
You think it's less than?
Less than.
You do?
Yes. Yeah. I'm too much of a woman.
Yeah.
For that type of commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Wow.
Yeah. Cause it's like I feel like I'm second place, or if you got 2, somebody gotta be number 1, somebody gotta be number 2, and baby, I cannot be number 2.
You know how fucked in the brain you gotta be. You gotta be so big on stroking this man's ego. Yeah. That it take away from you.
Yeah. You compromising yourself.
You compromising yourself.
To appease this man. In his greedy ways. Because that's greedy.
He don't give up.
He don't care about you. No, he don't. And that's crazy because when I was approached that was my initial thought. I was like, this man cannot care about me to even be able to to even be able to just
I'm gonna
bring
feel like you
it to
don't love
me.
me if you ask for a threesome, let alone an entire relationship with somebody else.
And he was like so happy. He was like, what do you think about? I
think go
No. That's crazy. But anyway, back to the point. So Finesse 2 times is in a polygamous relationship with his baby mama and his girlfriend. Like they all live together, everything.
I think he had 3 and then he down to 2.
Yeah, he losing them. I mean, I wouldn't want a man with like they can wear my bras either. I'm sorry.
So you're not even qualified
like
to be the head of a polygamous relationship.
Oh my goodness. It's like he's just not attractive. It's like that's a situation where I'm like, it gotta be the money. And I feel like it's not even like, is it the money? Or are they just misguided women?
What is it? Because the way he talked to them,
it's
not safe.
It's not respectful.
It's not respectful.
No.
It's not enduring. So what do he have to make you even want to be in a polygamous relationship?
Because on that live, he was so disrespectful to them. He was like telling them when to stop talking, snapping his finger, poking his finger
That's
up.
a cult.
That is a cult. That's a cult. And I'm going to tell you something.
You're under a spell.
You're under a spell. And I hope that they break free from that and liberated from that because that's just too much for me.
Yeah.
And I feel like any man that disrespects the mother of his children, you the scum of the earth. I really do feel like that. Any woman that brings your seed into this world and you handle her like indelicately, you're not a man to me. You're not a man. And to see them like stop talking when he snaps his finger, it's like he has control over you. He got power over them women. I hate that for them. I could not, and the whole time I'm thinking, this is what men be thinking when they say submission, isn't it?
Mm.
Is that what type of submission they want? Cause baby, you gonna have to get somebody else to do it. I can't. I'm not qualified for that job. You're not gonna snap your fingers and hold your fingers up and think I'm gonna stop talking. Baby, no. We just didn't come from a family of women like that. Mm-hmm. Like the women in our family are very headstrong. So we can't do that. No. Like we will commit and submit to a man who's deserving.
Yes.
Cause I've seen that. But you gotta be him. Like you cannot be some old jigaboo. Out here trying to, and that's how I look at that situation. Like, Finesse, come on now. Like, you already aesthetically displeasing because your face. You need to at least be nice. You need to be nice. Looking like that, you gotta be nice. Come on now. Like, calm down. You're not that guy. Not in my opinion. I'm sorry. You're like super rich or something like that. You still cannot be doing it. Like, it has to be mutual respect.
And what the place that I'm speaking from has nothing to do with Finesse is overall.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
It's a no.
It's a no.
And ladies, know your worth.
Know your worth. Yeah. Don't ever let a man. And that's another thing. I feel like this generation of people are so obsessed with putting everything on social media, and it's like sometimes you should refrain from putting certain things on social media because it make you look crazy.
Well, I remember her trying to end the live, but he insisted on her running it.
So he thrives off humiliating women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
what it seemed like. And that makes me feel like men like that, they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell when a man don't like you. If a man embarrasses you, especially on like a platform that big and he know people gonna be engaging in there, if a man loves you and if a man really cares about how other people look at you, he's gonna make sure that anytime he even comes to you, it's respectful. But if you gotta if I have to stroke your ego by you being disrespectful towards me, you don't really have an ego.
He was getting his own ego stroke by being on live, talking to them, handling them in that manner, like the whole situation.
Yeah.
He was getting his rocks off.
It's like he power tripping.
Yeah.
He power tripping. He probably supplied everything they need as far as finances and stuff. But that just goes to show the level of his confidence. Cause no man who really cares about the women and who cares about himself, no man would do that. Like no self-respecting man would go on live and do that. Cause you look like a piece of shit. And for the next 2 times, I'm going to send you some bras that I just bought from Victoria's Secret because I really feel like you'll be able to fit them. Yeah, and I got some waist trainers because, baby, it was giving blubber. Like, I cannot. Baby, you can't be out here built like Despicable Me talking to me like that. You must be out your mind. Motherfucker look animated.
You can be built like a guy. You're not gonna be talking to me like that.
No, you cannot talk to me like that, but you definitely not gonna talk to me like that out here built like Despicable Me. Boy, bye. Finesse 2 times do better. And them 2 women that, you know, in that cult with you, I'm gonna need y'all to love yourselves a little bit more, baby, because that ain't it. Any man that thrives off of humiliating you or feels better about himself by putting you down, don't care about. I want to thank everyone for tuning into another episode of Grade A Talks. Thanks so much for tuning in with Nurse Bae and Rated Raye. I hope you all like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure that you... No. I hope you all like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you stay tuned so you can get this illustrious content. Make sure you stay vigilant, aware of the world around you, and hungry for more knowledge. Y'all have a great night. Peace.